A liability? Seriously?
You'd never pass for Delta.
An interpreter, then? You don't even speak Arabic. Wasting my breath.
I'm not taking a vote here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
Well, if you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adler, you sure that's all Alawi told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshal. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of the technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets cover in facilities. Hussein gets access to an experimental weapon.
But Alawi didn't know what the weapon was?
No, only that they're calling it the Cradle.
The Cradle.
Cradle.
And it's in Iraq right now.
Presumably. Alawi said it was in transit to a remote palace. Demonstrations taking place in a bunker underneath.
Hussein is a world-class collector of palaces. There are many on this map alone. Alawi was confident he knew the one.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these.
Enjoy them. I brought them for you.
Figured. You don't usually smoke the shit brands.
Don't want you raising your standards.
Well, there's never been a better time to be cheap as hell.
Hey.
Yeah.
Listen, I understand that in your own Adler-ass way you invited us to this place. Maybe you've got squatters' rights, but don't much care.
You got a point?
What I do care about, what I need you to understand is that this here is my team. You need us more than we need you, okay? We broke you out of that black site, and I just need an excuse to send you back. Bottom line, you're a stranger to me. All I got on you is your reputation, and it ain't all roses, Adler.
But you don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be best if you do, for you and your team.
I'll be the judge of that.
Ooh, a contest. So exciting. Should I get a ruler? By the way, Adler, I'm still waiting to get paid.
I had a little something stashed for you upstairs, but it seems I was robbed while on vacation.
Nah, you just loaned it to us. Forgot to tell yous all. Surprise.
I just think you and I should spend some quality time together. We should get plenty in Iraq.
My thoughts exactly.
I've known Adler since Nam. Give it 20 years. He'll grow on you.
Poor Savati. The nightlife around here is limited to owls and jackals.
Sup, Case? Adler expects everyone to Michael Jordan when he says jump, but I don't do no questions asked. Cat knows a lot more than he lets on. You've heard the rumors. Adler's a wildfire. Burns through whatever's in his way if he gets the job done. Thing is, I'm not dancing to that tune. We're putting an end to the Pantheon and getting out of this thing alive. Tell me about it. Woods is really maxing out his credit on this one. But he's got a hell of a large line of it. Figure in this line of work, you'll end up in all sorts of crosshairs. But the CIA's dedicated my life to our country, you know? I believed in its potential. Still do, despite everything. After Capital Station? Hell, I don't see the cavalry coming either. We're all there is. He spent the last year gunning for the old guard at Langley. Maybe he was the mole behind Panama, too. If it wasn't Adler, someone sure did a bang-up job making it look that way. I don't know, man. Can't say it all adds up. Later.
So, here we are. I'm sure he is. And so are a lot of operatives up on the memorial wall. A big heart will weigh you down. I don't know if you had the pleasure of working with Jason Hudson. He was one of the casualties back in Panama. Just weeks before he died, he told me about a paramilitary group that may have infiltrated the CIA. Guess what they were called? Hudson seemed to believe they were homegrown, maybe transnational, but American-dominated. Most likely military and intelligence expats. The recruits seem Western-trained, English-speaking. They know how to think like us, which makes them especially dangerous. After Frank got out of Walter Reed, the news was that I put him in that chair. I was the one who compromised his Panama mission in '89, got Hudson and Mason killed, Woods injured. All bullshit. When I skipped town, I went silent on him, on everyone. Better he hate me than get caught in the net, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So yeah, he did take a leap. He's loyal. Last March, someone produced documents showing encrypted transfers. From the drug lord Raul Menendez to my personal bank account. I got wind of it before Langley called me in from Morocco. Decided not to get on that plane. I'd been in contact with Alawi since the beginning of the year. He wanted a red carpet out of Iraq and was willing to talk for it. As a Minister of Defense, his value was high, and he knew it. After coalition forces attacked, well, his timeline changed. I was to meet him in Kuwait and supply passage through Europe. Seems I wasn't the only one who knew his plans. Great talk.
was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain.
Well, it's been a few months since I went off the grid, but leads been slow to turn up. Though I do get one anonymous tip out of Avalon. Amphion may be partnering with one of the major crime factions there, and potentially reaching out to others as well. I've offered a small sum to a one-time asset of mine to follow up. She has no extra crime there, so I'd be surprised if she turns me down.
There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar. There was a love letter taped to the chalkboard, which was hidden behind a makeshift curtain. He eyed the woman sitting on the rug as she listened to the sounds of his guitar.
It seems the KGB operatives that lived and worked here in the 1960s took orders directly from Nikita Dragovich. The Soviet general that Alex Mason and Jason Hudson terminated in '68. Activities took place here without the knowledge of Soviet leadership or the KGB itself. Almost like the Russian equivalent of the Pantheon.
A liability? Seriously?
You never passed for Delta.
An interpreter, then? You don't even speak Arabic. I'm wasting my breath.
I'm not taking a vote here. Okay, you're staying back. I want you here with Felix and Woods.
Well, if you have this figured out, I'm not just going to sit around. I'm going out.
Let her go.
Moving on. Adler, you sure that's all Alawi told you? Before you executed him?
You're in my world now, Marshal. Gonna have to grow up fast.
I'm listening.
Alawi knew the Pantheon had a presence in Iraq. It's part of the technology exchange with Saddam Hussein. Pantheon gets covering facilities. Hussein gets access.
But Alawi didn't know what the weapon was.
The cradle.
Demonstrations taking place in a bunker underneath.
Hussein is a world-class collector of palaces. There are many on this map alone. Alawi was confident he knew the one.
Yes. This one.
Let's take a first-hand look then. We'll finalize plans soon and we'll ship out. Dismiss.
I'll take these.
Enjoy them. I brought them for you.
Figured. You don't usually smoke the shit brands.
Don't want you raising your standards.
Well, there's never been a better time to be cheap as hell.
Hey. Yeah. Listen, I understand that in your own Adler-ass way you invited us to this place. Maybe you got squatters' rights, but don't much care.
You got a point?
All I got on you is your reputation, and it ain't all roses, Adler.
But you don't have to trust me, Marshal. But it might be best if you do.
The palace we're after is in western Iraq. Syrian desert. There's a complication.
Desert Storm. Coalition forces launched the operation 2 weeks ago against Saddam Hussein. They're taking out as many strategic targets from the air as possible.
They haven't destroyed the palace yet, but that's about to change. British SAS forces are on the ground hunting mobile Scud launchers, and they've marked our palace for a massive aerial bombing. That can't happen. We don't know what Pantheon's hiding in the bunker under the palace. If it's destroyed, we lose the trail.
I reached out to an old collaborator of mine at MI6 for a favor. She pressured the SAS to delay their airstrike, but it'll come at a cost.
We're gonna pose as Delta Force operatives so this Helen Park can get us to the front. Then we're gonna help the SAS clean up those Scud launchers. After that, the palace is ours.
The SAS want these Scuds destroyed as much as you want that palace. We think the Iraqis could start launching at any time.
Jackal 2-1, let's smash those launchers! Moving to flank the first site! Alright, pal! Keep those Yanks of yours on a tight leash!
There, Scud up. It's already happening.
The site's still a quarter wing ahead. Can you pick it up?
Activity!
Jackal 1-1, we're going in hard.
Light him up!
All behind them. Take them out.
I think that's everyone.
Scud sights through here. Follow me.
Jackal 2-1, we're on the other side of the ravine, closing on target!
of time.
We've got it. Get down to this spot now. I'm coming. Get down there, Jackal 2. Jackal 2, what are you waiting for? Knocked it down! Bang up job, everyone. Now listen up. Pritchard, Skinner, clear up this rubbish and unload the trucks. Yes, sir. We're building our layup here. Your crew's not too shabby, Park. Now let's see what else they've got.
This will be our base of operations for now. Here, you won the straw vote and get to carry the TAC map. We've got a lot of ground to cover, so you'll find it useful. We need to neutralize 3 more Scud sites. Stay alert out there. You might find other things of interest as well. Gladney's promised to help your team breach the palace if you destroy those Scuds. Help him out, and we'll see if he's a man of his word. You can talk to him yourself if you'd like. He'll stay here in the layup, working logistics for the SAS. Once you're ready to head out, we'll follow your lead.
Got no shortage of guns. Got whatever gear you want. Might want some of that C4. Shit'll tear right through a Scud launcher. We'll get going when you're all tooled up.
Case, if there's anything else you want to know about the mission, I'd speak to Gladney over there.
Need something? So much interest in this palace. If it was up to me, we'd have blown it to Kingdom Come by now. The only reason it's still standing is Miss Park over there. Interesting indeed. Yeah. Just help us take out the remaining Scuds and we'll help you get whatever it is you need. Not at the moment. It's too many bloody surface-to-air missiles. In fact, I just received word that some of your Delta Force friends were shot down nearby. We have our own attack helo, but it's not getting up there unless you find some way to disable the SAM sites in this region. The Iraqis have a few new encampments, likely connected to these cross-border missile strikes. Intel reports several unusual forces embedded in the camps. I'm not sure what you should expect there. You're mostly on your own there. Command's made some supply drops in the area, but we haven't had a chance to retrieve them. If you find any, they're yours. I've sent Jackal 1 for the Scuds in sectors 7, 8, and 9. The rest are yours. We put advanced scouts on the ground to find the sites, and they're still out there. If you meet any, they might have additional intel. Don't you Americans talk? Of course. But no one besides Park seems to know about your little pack. To be honest, I don't give a shit about your agenda if we can get the work done out here. Let's hope they make short work of their targets. Don't worry. If all goes according to plan, they'll be back in time to help raid the palace. That is, if you uphold your end of the deal. What do you have in mind? Best of British to you out there.
We've got a couple rovers available, Case. Take your pick.
Someone forgot their boat.
I was wondering where I left that.
Probably been here for years. Over there. That orange smoke marks a supply drop.
Might be worth checking out.
That'll help. We should grab any others we find.
Let's keep moving.
Tango, take cover! That's all of them.
أحدهم هنا.
Got eyes on Tango. Haven't spotted us yet.
Watch out! Rock!
Enemy RPG.
Haven't spotted us yet.
Case, a few to your left.
عثر.
That'll blow your cover.
Keep on.
Here we go.
Move it!
I believe that's it.
Pantheon isn't here by accident. Clear.
Parking's gonna be a nightmare out here. More orange smoke means more supplies. Hostiles trying to steal our...
Glad you made it, Delta. Let me show you what I'm seeing.
They'll see him go down.
لنعد إلى مهمتنا الأساسية. هل كنت أتخيل
Multiple hostiles to your left.
هناك خطو ما.
Good to see him friendly.
أيمكنك سماعي الآن؟
إنني أسمعك.
Case, 6 o'clock. On your left.
هل كنت أتخيل وحسب؟
On your right.
الأمر.
سمعت. اعثروا علي. اتصل بي هنا. Hostiles to your right. Three o'clock.
هنا.
One down, two to go.
Good to see him friendly.
But I think they'll be expecting us from here on out.
As they should.
Watch your back out there.
I appreciate a warm welcome.
Rocky's close by. Keep low.
Aren't the best I've seen.
لا يمكنني رؤيتهم.
هل رأيت أين ذهبوا؟
Gladney, we've spotted one of the SAM sites.
Excellent. If you take those surface-to-air missiles off the board, we can get you helo support.
They're on high alert. Time to go. Tango spotted.
If we destroy the other two, the Iraqis will lose aerial advantage in the region. Gladney, we're heading back.
We've got gunfire to the right. Over those dunes. Careful.
This is Lieutenant Colonel Bannon of Delta Force, requesting immediate backup. We're taking heavy fire at the helo. Requesting assistance. Is anyone out there?
Drive, Case. Down, helo. American. They could use some help. Let's get in there.
That's the last of them.
I rather like saving the day.
Let's see how Bannon's holding up.
Soldier, where the hell? Doesn't matter. I need you to call an airstrike. Terminal's inside of the helo. Go!
Terminal's inside the helo case. Near the front.
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Try to pass in.
Diesel 2-1 is one mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Bomb out. Diesel 2-1 is 5x5, ready for flyby. Advise, delivery danger close.
Terminal's inside the helo case. Near the front.
This is Diesel 2-1, approaching your position. Hold out until I get there.
Airstrike's inbound. Stay alive till they get here. Armor's rolling in. Try to pass in.
Diesel 2-1 is one mic out. Diesel 2-1 in the air, looking for target. Inbound. Diesel 2-1 available for tasking. Advised, delivery danger close. Diesel 2-1, ready to boom and zoom. Advised, delivery danger close.
2-1 ready and waiting. Diesel 2-1 bugging out.
That takes care of that.
Let's get back to Banner.
Thought our mission was over till you showed up. Thank you. From one Delta unit to another. Keep the SATCOM. Godspeed.
An airstrike. Pretty nice parting gift.
I might be Delta Force forever after this.
It appears your mystery group might be real after all, Adler.
But you don't trust me?
Just as much as I need to. Don't act surprised.
That all home?
On our way to layup, Gladney.
Road forks ahead.
Glad these scouts been out here long.
Long enough. If anyone has intel on these scuds, it's them.
After all this, that palace better have the weapon.
Malawi's intel is reliable. Tread carefully.
Spotted an enemy camp in the dune. Another Pantheon in camp. Wouldn't mind paying them a visit.
Bomb out.
Thank you, Delta Force.
Might alert someone.
Nine o'clock.
More unusual hostiles here.
Watch the ground, they've got RCs.
Not Iraqis. They're Pantheon.
They're not short on resources.
Find anything?
Got nothing.
Copy that. 9 o'clock, Case. That's risky.
Don't pull that trigger.
Tango's under 3.
Target case.
Alpha Mike Foxtrot.
Thank you, Delta.
أين هم؟
لا يمكنني رؤية.
We're clear. I believe that's it. Search that camp. See what we find.
A Pantheon cache. Good find, Case.
Day 1 of the October trials. Our 2 subjects, brothers, began exposure. Patient A through injection, and B through inhalation. Their pupils are dilated, but vitals are stable. Results to follow.
Pantheon was experimenting on a set of brothers.
2 exposure methods. But exposure to what?
Let's hit the road. Oh.
I'd like to see your license after this. And then I'd like to set it on fire.
MI6 has no intelligence on the Pantheon. Are you sure these aren't just soldiers of fortune?
Positive. Another SAM site over there.
Going hot. Moving.
Patrol's down.
Strike made short work of that situation.
Look, more supplies ahead. One more side to grab our stuff.
That's good cover.
Gladney, returning to the layup again. not on Gladney's good side. Taking out the SAM sites is my recommendation.
SAM sites, scuds. Lucky he didn't add his laundry to that list.
It's hard to believe a river flowed through this canyon.
Time changes everything. Orange smoke out there, Case.
Shall we mosey on?
Gladney's a pretty good negotiator, putting us to work before helping us take the palace.
He's been doing this a long time.
Since dust was invented.
Hold up. Ruins up ahead, to the left.
One of the Scud launchers should be up there.
Delta, I see you in the area. If you need support, I'm at the top of the ruins.
There's an encampment in the ruins ahead.
Another Pantheon encampment. Wouldn't mind paying them a visit.
Iraqi's nearby.
I wouldn't take that shot. Your left.
Look, there's increased security at the
Delta, you
Scud
made
site.
it. I've got enemy positions. Take a look.
Don't pull that trigger.
Target locked.
Whew, you're natural at this, Case.
I'll cover you where I can.
They'll be looking for us. Move out.
Mortar strike available.
Iraqis in the area. Nice work back there, guys. Looks like they've been calling in some
Mortar
friends.
strike ready at your request.
Plans are falling apart. Someone was bound to complain.
Oh, hell yeah.
Target marked.
Okay. Good find, Case. See what's inside.
Day 2. Patient A, injection, tried to escape. We restrained him, but he's demanding to be with his brother. The doctor thinks we can bargain with him and his brother in exchange for his cooperation. Results to follow.
It was cruel, using a civilian's family as a bargaining ploy.
You think the brothers were civilians?
I guess political prisoners. Pantheon wouldn't use their own. Not for day 1 trials.
Yeah, let's grab our wheels.
Hostiles, 9 o'clock.
Damn, I'm getting sick of these guys.
Locals look like amateurs by comparison.
There's one more encampment left.
Like a pro.
Time to go.
I assumed if we were going to die out here, it'd be Pantheon's doing, not Cason's driving.
Spotted some targets.
I wouldn't take that shot.
Got them all.
الموقع الأعداء هنا أنت نتحرك خلفهم
I wouldn't take that shot.
لدينا مشكلة. ما كان ذلك؟ سقط أحد رجالنا.
واصلوا التفتيش. Diesel 2-1, ready to boom in.
الموقع هدف معادن.
They'll see him go down. Multiple threats to the left.
أرى شيئا. تبا. ما هذا؟
من الذي خسرناه؟
إنه تميم. الأعداء هنا. أنت. There we go.
We destroyed the last SAM.
Let's get to it.
Great work. Now get back to the layout. Reports say they may be sending a force our way.
Let's head back.
Find me when you get here.
Good to see you, mates. Captain's waiting in the cave.
There you are. I got something for you. Nice work on those SAM sites. We've pulled the tiger's tail now. Got the helo ready to go. Call it in when ready.
We got incoming. Iraqi forces converging on our position.
Time to put your helicopter to the test.
Chainsaw 3-2 coming in hot. Chainsaw 3-2 returning to base.
Brilliant. While we're a betting man, I'd wait to the Iraq. Try that.
Supply drop. Spotted some targets.
Don't pull that trigger.
That should be it.
Where did we leave that thing? Check it out, palm trees.
The date palm. It has our last Scud launcher.
Kate, group to your right. Chainsaw 3-2, clear to engage.
We're spotted! Tango spotted.
All clear.
Iraqis. The advantage is ours.
Chainsaw 3-2, incoming.
unusual.
Got a sniper.
More unusual hostiles here. Moving. We've got a hostile with a minigun.
More Pantheon? I believe that's it.
Day 3. We moved the brothers to the same lab. They're restrained, but cooperative. But patient B, inhalation, is easier to work with. And we upped his dosage and then noticed a violent... Martin, the doctor! Get the doctor!
So they moved the brothers together, and then what?
Chainsaw 3-2, clear to assist.
Injecting or breathing into their system started working.
Parking's gonna be a nightmare out here.
Impressive work, everyone. Glad we wiped out all the enemy encampments.
Oh, I could kiss you, Park.
That was unexpected.
Those Pantheon recordings. I can't imagine there's a happy ending.
Only one way to find out.
Out of what? The good of his heart? War has a cost. You know that, Mark. Remind me to mail that check with your Medal of Honor. A handful of ops, but this is the first time we're sharing the field.
Day 4.
True.
Patient A.
I've never seen men so loyal.
Deceased. Patient B broke free of his restraints, strangled his brother, and killed himself. I thought I was prepared for this after the incident 10 years ago. I don't know. Tomorrow we start over. Inhalation only. Results to follow.
Their experiment failed.
We don't know when this was. One experiment failed of what, possibly dozens of trials?
Let's hope in the future experiments went as bad as that last one.
Let Delta's equipment go to waste.
Got eyes on tangos. Haven't spotted us yet.
We're good.
One of Vladimir scouts.
Delta, welcome to the Oasis. I'm up the ridge in the trees if you want to meet. Delta in the flesh. Come on, I can show you what we're dealing with.
Seeing more security here, too.
Target's locked.
That'll get them worked up. Let's move.
Whenever you're ready, Case, we'll head back to the layup. You can have the honor of informing Gladney in person.
We're just getting warmed up, right?
We're clear.
You finally take care of those scuds. Impressive. Now that's out of the way, if you're ready to move on that palace, I'll notify my men. We go in now, we go in with what we have. You sure? I'll give the word.